morning, welcome back to another episode of Monday Morning Yo-Yo. Alright, anyways, big week ahead, big week behind. We always got the news, so listen to me rhyme. Where do we start? Last week I talked about not wanting any snow days. We didn't get any snow days so that I could catch up, except for then had a kid home from school every day of the week due to being sick. Yeah, I'm complaining because I want to and I can. It's my platform to complain. It's, yes, I'm complaining, but also I'm lucky enough that I'm able to adjust and take care of the kids when they're sick. But no, we didn't get everything done we wanted to last week. We'll put it that way. Ascensions did ship. I wanted to get your shirt and mail day opener shipped as well, but just the Ascensions are on their way to you. Shirts and mail day openers will be shipped out this week for you. That's for your people that got merch via monthly shipments for November and December. So excited for you guys all to try the Ascensions. I think all the extras are claimed over on Patreon. Don't quote me, there might be one left this morning. But yes, excited for the Titanium Ascension to be landing and hear what you guys think about it. Remember, this is kind of a very different take, and I probably need to make a video on it. This is not I'm using titanium to make something that's extra rim weighted where I can go thin throughout the walls and then pack it all on the edge, similar to like a aluminum and then stainless steel body. This has an undercut. It's used in a way to deceive you. You think it's going to be heavier than it is, and it plays very quick and very floaty and very agile. So very different than, I would say, a lot of titaniums that do get produced didn't use the standard model of when you usually switch to a titanium. But speaking of that, there is a petition over in the Discord for a titanium covenant, which would be using the traditional values of titanium, thin as we can all the way through, pack the rim on the weights, because that's kind of what the covenant was very stable and rim heavy yo-yo. We'd probably keep the specs very close to the same. Weight would need to come down a little bit as we're packing a lot of extra rim weight there. But if you're interested in showing your support that you want that to happen, stop over to the Discord and the forums over there for the community section. Listen, just go to the Discord. I know it's something new and it can take a little bit to learn, but you're going to see the posts, and that's really where the community is building right now. Facebook, Instagram, both dead. They don't show you everything you want to see. And I never made my way over to TikTok, so I don't even know what's happening over there. So yeah, just give it a roll. Great community over there. Seems like we're constantly having giveaways from community members, not from me. Just great community built over there. And now Monday Morning Yo-Yo is a plug for a Discord, but it's really just for you to have a nice yo-yo community to go to. Average Throwers Club's taking place over there. This is a good time to show you this week's trick for Average Throwers Club. It's a vertical transition variation, I believe is what we're calling it, but this is what the trick looks like. So that's what the tricks looks like. If you've been posting your tricks and you have completed all the tricks, kudos to you. We do have more merch coming in for you to use your credits on, slowly but surely. We are going to have some magnets, some beanies, maybe some hats. I've got to get the black shirts in. Well, I have the black shirts here. I don't have the white Average Throwers Club logo yet. And then I don't know eventually down the road about yo-yos or not. That's just to wrap up Average Throwers Club challenge. Get in there, learn some tricks, increase your skill set. One more news item before we get to the bangers. Anodizing issues. We talked about it a little bit last week. We're going to dive a little bit deeper this week. We're still in the I don't know what's going to happen phase. Anodizer switched acids, and this one is more of a commercial grade. He's really happy with it. He had to adjust his tank setups and whatnot for it, but the layer thickness, it's building a thicker layer than his old acid. So he has to figure out a way to keep the layer smaller, or we're going to run into the issues of all the raws that he currently has for customs and colorways cannot accept the layer thickness that he's building. So he either needs to figure out the timing so that the layer is what we've been using with the prior acid. The layer, it's the buildup basically of color, and if the buildup's too big, your bearing's not going to fit on the bearing seat. But there's a couple things that he can do to temperature, length of time in the bath maybe. And then also if he wants to bright dip multiple times, that could adjust for the layer. So we're kind of in the experimental phase with this new acid. I don't know when it's going to be up and running. He's getting me sample parts this week, and then we'll know. So what does that mean? The customs, he's not going to dip those customs until we know that the layer is correct and usable. Second thing, loadout Tuesday tomorrow. I don't have any loadouts. So with that said, we will have something for loadout Tuesday. I've got to check the numbers. It might just be the Fiesta is restocked, but I don't know that I have very many loadouts held back for Fiesta right now. But otherwise, I'll just drop a different yo-yo for loadout Tuesday, and we'll figure out a way to adjust it so that it kind of matches what loadout Tuesday is a little bit. Whether that's a price break or something, I'm not sure. We'll have something at loadout time, 12 p.m. Eastern, and then after I get these samples back, I'll know more going into the future for loadout Tuesdays and for the customs. Loadout Tuesday will make a return either way, even if this anodizer unfortunately can't anodize yo-yos anymore. I'll have to get all the raws from him and get them to my other anodizer, and we'll keep rolling. But that could be a big hiccup for a timeline there without loadout Tuesdays. Matt, take us away with the bangers.
What's happening, beautiful people? Happy Monday. I hope life is good for you. Hope things are going great. But we got a jam-packed bangers for you this week. So let's get into it. Let's ride. Up first is Kira, and the first thing you're going to notice about this video is how contagious that smile is. But then you take a second to really soak in the content, and you see that Kira is an absolute monster of a yo-yo player. The control that Kira has over that yo-yo and how she makes everything look so easy. It's an easy decision with this video, and absolute bangers 7 days a week. Thank you so much for sharing, Miss Kara. Up next this week is Mr. Connor, and guys, this dude is an absolute stallion. Connor has such a beautiful flow about himself and really just makes yo-yoing look so beautiful and easy on the eyes. It's just a good watch. The way that homie can just kind of manipulate the yo-yo to do whatever he wants, he is definitely a proven player. I love watching this guy yo-yo because you just never really know what his next move is going to be, but he's just guaranteed it's going to be awesome. Connor, thanks for sharing this week's banger, brother. We sure appreciate it, man. Last but certainly not least is Mr. Tim, who I have always followed from the DXL crew. Tim has always got the drip on full flex, and this Instagram post just says that you're living a night with him on closing shift. A closer look into the video, though, will reveal that whatever that Mr. Tim is cooking up in that kitchen with that yo-yo, he is not getting paid enough. Dude is such a great yo-yoer. Mr. Tim, thank you so much for being one of the best yo-yoers in the world. You have such a unique and fun style about yourself. It's just super easy to get lost in the way you stroke that string, dog. Thank you so much for sharing this week's banger, brother. Anyways, y'all, that has been this week's bangers. I hope you guys enjoyed the lineup this week. Lord knows I did. Anyways, I sure love you guys. And hey, remember, we're not that far from the Pack Storm Geese. About 8 to 10 weeks from now, we should hear something. 8 to 10 weeks, maybe longer, pending approval. Just stay excited. Lord knows I'm excited. Peace, love, and chicken grease. I will see you fools on the next adventure. Let's ride.
Thank you, sir. Appreciate you. Glad that you're going to be back this week for Walk the Dog cast. Hopefully, if you haven't watched it yet, go watch the one with Mike. Just a completely different experience talking with somebody with that type of skill and competition prowess. All right. Last week, we dropped the Cherry Bomb Swirls. I didn't want to say swirl because it kind of would give it away that there's only a couple options for the drop. But the Cherry Bomb Swirls, those will be shipping out today. Congratulations to everybody that got one of those. I love that colorway. You're going to see one not in this display, but in one over there behind my desk going forward. Speaking of displays, FOV Maxes have arrived. Invoices went out to everybody that pre-ordered. Those will be shipping out throughout this week. I can't ship them all the same day because I can only fit so many in my van and take so many trips to UPS to drop those off. Those will be going UPS, and extras will be posted as soon as I can get them ready a little video and then photos for them to be posted up on the website. But we do have extra FOV Maxes, and we will have the restock of the 28 holder FOVs. Boom, drop this Friday in the G2 store. We'll get an email out letting you know what that is as well later this week. If you're not on the newsletter, it's on the homepage, gsquareddailies.com. Make sure you sign up for the newsletter. Anytime there's going to be a normal release, it's sent out via email so you can see it and know it's coming. That's all I've got for you right now. Thanks for stopping in. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for doing whatever you're doing. And have a great week. Happy throwing.